Well, we're gonna make gnocchi, homemade. So we need a little bit of flour on the counter if you would do that for me.
I could do that.
Do you use one of these when you make gnocchi or do you
No,
use-
that's fancy. We usually use a strainer. We just push it through the strainer.
This is a ricer is what this is called. You can make gnocchi with it. If you don't have one of these, a strainer will work perfectly well. These are just russet potatoes that have been boiled and peeled. And we just push right through. Oh, yeah.
Nice. That looks good.
I do want to tell you, if you're doing this at home, that you need a hot potato. If these potatoes get cold, they get hard and they're just almost impossible to push through. So
Yeah.
you definitely want a hot potato. And then they just push right through.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna crack an egg right here and just ask you to whisk it together. I also love this too. You're making everything right on the countertop. And we'll just pour it right in. We need some all-purpose flour, and I usually start with a cup and work it in and see if that's enough, and then we can always add more if we need it.
Okay.
And it's gonna actually end up resembling cookie dough. Then I'm gonna ask you if I need more flour to
I could do that.
help me out with more flour. You just want it to come together and you don't want it to be sticky.
And you don't want too much flour because then it tastes too floury.
Exactly. So your family is from Naples. What kind of foods did you grow up eating?
Pasta, pasta, pasta.
Yeah.
All the time. I just remember always having your espresso with a fresh pastry in the morning, especially visiting as a kid.
I'm gonna cut this open and see if it looks like it's right. Now that looks good. It's got these pockets. It's got these little pockets in there and it kind of looks like cookie dough. For me, that shows that it's gonna be light and airy and that we have done, that our job's been done. And I'm gonna cut a couple pieces for us and we're just gonna make little snakes. Basically, we're just rolling out. I think yours is perfect. I really do. Yours looks perfect. So now we're basically ready. Let me give this to
Thank you.
So then you just cut them into little pieces. Of course, you know this already.
Well, you tell me.
I'm just cutting them into little pieces. So I put a little flour on my fork because I'm new at this. And then you take it and basically the back of your fork and what I do is kind of press down on my thumb to get it to start to kind of smash and then I roll it.
That's right.
And then you get that little ridge that holds the sauce.
That's right.
And that little pinch in the middle that holds the sauce. And you're good to go. So I'm smashing and rolling. This reminds me of my mom's mom making chicken and dumplings.
I would love to learn that.
Okay, I would love to teach you.
Okay.
That's a date. So I made this marinara sauce earlier, and this is how I made it. All I did was heat up some olive oil in a Dutch oven. Then I sauteed some onions until they were soft. I added some garlic, red pepper flakes, canned tomatoes, water, salt, and oregano, and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. So we have water that's boiling, and this really is quick. This is fresh, so it takes just a couple of minutes, and we'll cook it in batches. The water's been salted, and we're almost ready to eat. How's it looking?
Looking good, almost. Trish, would you like me to put a little sauce in that bowl?
Yeah, that'd be great. Gnocchi is a delicate dumpling, so we'll just kind of gently toss that together when we get those dumplings done.
These are gonna be good.
They look good. Yeah, I think we should put a little Parmesan and basil on top of this too. What do you think?
Sounds good.
That'd be parm. I like that you can kind of see the gnocchi. It's not kind of drowning in the sauce. That looks great.
That does.
I think now we just take this to the table and we eat. Let's do it.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yes, it does.
This is a beautiful plate. This looks really good.
Very good. The sauce is good.